the chat is actually working. We're going to try this again because I went live just a couple minutes ago and the chat wasn't working. And that's the second time in like 2 days. So hopefully we're all good now. And hopefully the chat is working. 3-0 Bills just on their first drive. Lucky that it wasn't intercepted there. I think it was Breland who nearly had an interception on Josh Allen. So Bills escape with a field goal on that first drive. From what I saw, pretty good defense from the Chiefs. A couple nice plays from the Bills. So it looks like it's going to be a track meet in this game, but Chiefs defense, Chiefs coverage look pretty competitive. So yeah, this is going to be a good back and forth football game. I don't know how Green Bay was robbed, but I've already had like 5 tweets about it that they were robbed even though they were losing legitimately the entire game. But I don't know. That's just the way people are, man. They make up excuses and stuff. What's going on, guys? Bethel, what's going on? Alora, what's going on? What's going on, Nick? What's going on, Derkant? Joshua, Bethel, Jack, what's up? Jack. Guys, if you're just joining me for this AFC Championship, make sure you do Gronk, spike that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and live streams just like this. Ultra is upset that his boy Aaron Rodgers lost the game. So he says he can't enjoy this game after that, even though the better team won. So now it's 3-0. Let's put up the score. What we got? Let's see if this is the right one. Nope. Let's put it over there. Maneuvering the score here. Steven says, man, Packers blew the shit out of the game. They had every chance in the world. Better team won for sure. That's what I think too. Seahawks and Lions fan says Bills win. We got a return here by Pringle to the 35-yard line. Nice return by Kansas City. Surprising that that's Pringle on the kick return. Usually, isn't it Mecole Hardman, or is that just punt returns? Durkant says Green Bay was the better team. No, they weren't. Come on, man. Did you watch the game? 1st and 10, 11:20 left in the game. If there weren't for Tom Brady, that one tip off Evans' hands, it would have been like probably a 14-point win. 11:21 left in the first. Kelsey on the first catch of the game for a yard. Nice tackle there by Levi Wallace. First possession for Patrick Mahomes, guys. If you haven't already, Gronk, spike that like button and you're just joining, make sure you do. Get those likes up so more people can find this stream, find the channel, and find this chat. We're talking about it. I didn't have enough time to put the jersey on. I've been scrambling to get this stream up. So sorry, guys. I don't have the jersey on. But I'll do it at halftime. 2nd and 9. Kelsey blocking up front. And a gain of about 4, 5, 6 yards. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who's back this week after missing the divisional rounds. He had, of course, a huge game in the first game between the Bills and the Chiefs. Ran for, basically was the best player in the game. He had like 180 rushing yards. 10:20 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 4. Travis Kelce in the slot. Mahomes going deep. He's got a guy. That's Tyreek Hill, but Tyreek Hill dropped it. That's a rare drop from Hill. He had a huge play there and couldn't cash it in. We've seen a lot of drops today between St. Brown and Evans and Godwin and Fournette and Jones. There's been at least like 10 drops. I don't know if that's partly the colds. The cold, I should say. The cold. But Hill beat a double team there, but wasn't able to get that football, so the Bills are going to get the ball back. Lucky that Buffalo didn't give up a big play there, so they got to capitalize. Kansas City does a very good job at tackling Andre Roberts. That's not an easy task. He's a very good returner. So good special teams play by Kansas City, and the Bills will take over up 3-0, looking to get a 10-point lead, a 2-possession lead on Kansas City early in this game. Yeah, my MVP letting me down here. Singh says, Mitch, the Bills' worst game this season was against the Titans. Yeah, that was long ago. Very long ago, Mr. Singh. Very long ago. James says, Mr. Inevitable does it again. 15 people in here. Let's go, guys. Gronk, spike that like button. What is your guys' prediction for this game? So far, 3-0 Buffalo. Buffalo's got the ball. Who do you guys think's going to win? You think it's going to be the Chiefs? You think it's going to be the Bills? Let me know your prediction and your score in the comments. Seahawks and Lions fan says, I want to see Godzilla versus Kong. That's going to be like a crazy popcorn flick. It's going to be funny. Yeah, what do you think, Jennifer? You think it's going to be good? And who are you cheering for, Kong or Godzilla? We gotta have sides here. It's like Civil War when people were like, are you Team Iron Man or Team Cap? Guitar-loving teen, what's going on? Elliot says 31-27 Chiefs. I'd like that. That would be a good game for sure. Kevin says, hey, Mitch, didn't it look like Rodgers could have ran it in? Yeah, I said that, Kevin, when I was doing the commentary. It looked like he could have definitely tried to run it in, but instead he forced it to Devontae Adams. Ultimately, that was the difference in the game. You know, it didn't even come back to bite the Bucs that they turned the ball over 3 times. It didn't bite Brady in the ass because the defense came in clutch in the red zone, and the Bucs, when they had the opportunity to score in the red zone, they cashed in. So that was the difference in the game. That's again, I said it, you know, 3rd down, red zone, and the Bucs won on 3rd down. They won in the red zone. Ultimately, they won the game. Despite being terrible on 1st and 2nd down, the Bucs were still able to win that game. So, credit to them. We got the Bills fans in the house. You love Bills Mafia. Got to see it. Love to see it. 9:58 left in the first quarter. Durcan is crying in his pillow right now because his guy Aaron Rodgers lost. We got the Bills in the 5 wide. Devin Singletary motioning back into the backfield. Singletary will be the main back for Buffalo today. We got 4 receivers in the game. Allen to throw, 4-man rush. He's got time. He throws, he delivers, but nice hit there by number 22 on Stephon Diggs. Very strong hit. Forced an incompletion. Diggs was open. Great throw by Allen, but just a great defensive play by Thornhill to cause the incompletion. I wouldn't call that a drop just because it was a great hit. Wheel says Tampa Bay's defense very good, does not get enough credit. Yes, when they needed to come up big, they did. Now, did they allow points? Yes. That was also without 2 of their safeties. But yeah, they came through. They made plays. 2nd and 10. Singh says, Mitch, what would you do to slow down the Bills' offense? I think you kind of gotta let them run. I would probably play a lot of too high man coverage, and I would try to contain Josh Allen. I would try to make Josh Allen prove to me that he can beat me underneath and not allow him to be the athlete that we know he can be. So I would try to get a push from the interior and contain him on the edge. I wouldn't let him try to escape to the outside. 3rd and 3 here. I would also try to double Diggs as much as possible. Make everyone else beat me. 3rd and 3. Allen has got pressure on him. Steps up. Avoids the rush. He's got a first down to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. He slides at the 40-yard line. Big play by Josh Allen using his legs to scramble. That could be a key to the game. As I said in the preview, it won't necessarily all be Josh Allen's arm, but it could be Josh Allen's legs that come in handy. Of course, the Bills do a terrible job of protecting him there, but he's able to escape the pressure and get the first down. You need those plays. 1st and 10. I will be wearing the Brady jersey at halftime, guys. I did not have time to put it on because I had to do 2 streams because the first one, the chat wasn't working, so I had to scrap that, delete it, and then make a new one. So, unfortunately, I haven't had time to put it on yet. I haven't even gotten out of this chair yet. So, Gronk, spike that like button if you're just joining the stream, guys. 28 viewers. Let's get up to 20 likes before the quarter is over. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Bills football up 3. 2nd and 8. Allen under duress. Allen might get sacked here, and he does. He takes a massive loss, which you cannot take. That was not a smart play by Josh Allen. Blitz was on. Allen didn't quite see it. Allen didn't make the smart choice of throwing the ball away, and he takes the huge loss. Nice blitz by Snead there off the edge. Gets around the blockers. So far, the Bills' offensive line also has looked absolutely terrible. But they got to do a better job blocking for Josh Allen. So 2 plays in a row. That last play, Josh Allen didn't get, he was able to escape the rush. That time, not able to escape the rush, and it makes it a 3rd and 23 for the Bills. Yeah, he definitely should have thrown it away. A lot of times he can escape it. He can stiff arm a guy or just move out of the way, but not having it that time. There's too many guys around him. 3rd and 23 for Allen. Allen steps up. Allen's under pressure again, but he's going to scramble. 30 to the 40, and he gets pushed out of bounds. So he gets some yards back, but it's going to be 4th and 13, I think. Maybe 4th and, 8, somewhere in that range. But they're going to have to punt. They're way too deep in their own end. So good defense by the Chiefs. Good pressure up the middle by Chris Jones to make Allen escape and run. And the Bills need to protect Allen if they want to win this game, because it's going to be on Allen to make those throws and those plays. And if they're not protecting him, they're not going to win this game. 4th and 8, 6:30 left in the first, and the punt is going to be here. Ooh, nice punt. So Hardman gets it at the 10. He fumbles it! The Bills get it for a touchdown! The Buffalo Bills get a huge play! Wow! They rather got a touchdown here, or they got it at the 1-yard line. That is disastrous if you're the Chiefs. Mecole Hardman can't catch. He can't catch. Is that a touchdown or is he down? It's definitely a fumble. He might be down. He might be down at the 1-yard line. Bills are going to get the ball at the 1-yard line. Mecole Hardman coughs it up. You cannot make those mistakes. Hardman throws his big-ass jacket over his head in disgust. 1st and goal. All of a sudden, the Bills in business at the 3-yard line. Hardman's beating himself up for that one. 1st and goal. Allen, 3 receivers to the right. Motion in from Knox. Allen takes the snap. Throws to a wide open Dawson Knox, and he scores! Touchdown, Bills! Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. 9-0 Buffalo after a key special teams error. It's right on script. It's right on script, Hector. It looked like it might have been a read option by Josh Allen, but a smart little play action call by Brian Daboll. Look at Mahomes talking to his receivers. McDermott says, hell yeah, baby, let's go for one. 6:14 left in the first, and the Bills jump out to a 2-score lead. Yes, they get the extra point. Just goes in. A impressive but fortunate start by the Bills, and I've been saying all year, When is the Chiefs' sloppiness going to catch up with them? Oh, did that not count? Was that no good? I thought it was good for sure. I guess it wasn't. 9-0 for Buffalo. Jennifer says, okay, cool. You're only about 30 seconds behind now. Oh, that's good. Says, Buffalo Bills go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Hector says, they pissed extra point, bro. They missed. Chris says, let's go, baby. Bills, Bucks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Durkant says, Nicholas, you don't get to support Buffalo. You're not allowed. The question is, can Mahomes make another comeback? Or will the Bills, with this jump out to this 9-point lead, I think, because I still don't know if that conversion went in. The Chiefs tend to always come back, but will the Bills be the team that ends that surge? Singh says the Bucks are winning the Super Bowl. Singh called it this year. Singh was on the bandwagon. Oh, you did, Durkin? I kind of thought that if the Bills were going to win, they would have to get the lead. Because, I don't know. It would be tough to come back on the Chiefs, but the Chiefs typically start slow. Kyrie says Bucks are losing the Super Bowl. Hector says, Mitch, not sure if you mentioned it, but what happened to the jersey? Bro, I mentioned it. I haven't put it on yet. I'm going to do it at halftime. Because then I'm going to put the Allen jersey here. And then I'm going to put it on at halftime. And then I'll do it. I'll do it for a whole half for you guys. But I wasn't able to because I was setting up this stream with only like 10 minutes. And then I had to set up another one because the chat wasn't working. So I had to set up 2 streams. Hector said, ha ha ha. Kyrie is going to be very upset if the Bucks win. Did that go in? It went in, didn't it? Wow. That was close. Yes, sir. I did too, Mr. Singh. Congrats, bro. Hopefully they can win it. Noob says, hey, Mitch, tell me why the Packers fans are crying even though they did nothing with 2. I don't know. Because that's just what fans do. You know, they look for the excuses, but it is what it is. 6:14 left in the first quarter. A return here to the 20-yard line, and that was another not great return. Return already cost him a touchdown. Thomas says the Chiefs being down 9 is like a regular team down 3, so a confident fan here. Kyrie is not a fan of the Bucks. 1st and 10. Hardman motions from left to right. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Chiefs got the football. Mahomes under duress, running to the right side, throws, and it's complete to Travis Kelce. Feels like Mahomes isn't, he seems okay running. Seems okay. 2nd down, 5:50 left in the first. Travis Kelce with, I think, his 2nd catch of the game. Kelce's going to be a problem. He's definitely going to be tough to handle here. Second and 1 for Kansas City. Chiefs in 5 wide. Hill in motion. Mahomes throws a screen to the opposite side of the field. That is well covered by Buffalo, but I believe he had the first down already, I think, with forward progress. That's Hardman who fumbled the ball. Yep, it's 9-0, but it is the Chiefs, Jonathan. You're right. You're right. First and 10. Mahomes, play action. Mahomes throws to the flat. Travis Kelce wide open for first down. Another first down to the 40-yard line at Kansas City. They're going to have to continue to hit these short throws and convert. Bills are going to have to come up with a big play. When they do get Mahomes outside the pocket, they're going to have to get him. Run him down. The dynamic duo in the divisional round, well over 219 yards in the game and 1 touchdown on 16 catches between Hill and Kelce. We saw Hill already drop 1 pass. Kelce has a few catches already. First and 10, Mahomes throws over the middle, and that is dropped. There you go. There's a drop from Kelce. Looked like he should have had it, but just didn't catch it. 3:57 left in the first quarter. What's going on, guys? If you're just joining me, make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. Patty Mahomes on the money, but Kelce can't catch it. It must be something with the cold, because we saw like 5 drops last game, too. More than 5, probably like 7 or 8. 3:57 left in the first. 4 for 6 for 22 is Mahomes in the shotgun. Clyde, the running back. Play action. Mahomes throws over the middle to Tyreek. Tyreek gets the first down inside Bills territory at the 49. That's the first official catch for Tyreek Hill. Texans fans getting flashbacks. It's funny. Three minutes left. First and 10. At the 48 of Buffalo is Kansas City. Mahomes pumps. Mahomes throws. Mahomes converts. Again on first down for another first down to the 30-yard line of Buffalo. That's Travis Kelce again. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Just feels like Kelce is just in those zones, man. He's just wide open. Mahomes there threw him open. That was a nice throw. First and 10. Bills gave up the most receptions to tight ends this year. Wow. First and 10, Mahomes hands off to Clyde, and Clyde goes backwards. Loss of 3. Second and 11. Even though I thought it was a loss of 3. But it is what it is. Hey guys, can you please post the link in the Discord, please? Any of you? Because the old link doesn't work. Second and 11, Mahomes escaping a sack. Mahomes throwing, and that is incomplete. Good pressure by Buffalo on that play. Third and 11. 1:47 left in the first quarter. 9-0 Buffalo. Getting a touchdown off of a Mecole Hardman fumble on a punt return. Nice pressure up the gut there by Ed Oliver. Forces a bad throw by Mahomes. That's what you got to do. Jonathan says Kelce's killing him on this drive. Third and 11. Mahomes throws, and it is caught. That is Pringle, the kick returner, who gets within a yard of a first down. Now it's going to be 4th and 1, and the Chiefs are going to go for it. This is a huge play. Because if the Bills can stop him here, this is huge. Thanks, Singh. Thanks for the update. 1:20 left in the first, 4th and 1. Big play. What will the Chiefs call? Will they call their little boot to the right? What will they do? Look for Tyreek Hill in the flat or a run? That's typically what it is. Maybe a little stop route by Kelsey, but that's typically what we see from the Chiefs here. Were there any fourth downs last game? Oh, there was the one at the end of the half. Yeah, by Scott. Yeah, that one. I don't think any other than that there weren't. Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't even remember. Jonathan says, come on, Chiefs. Jonathan, are you a Chiefs fan or a Packers fan? 4th and 1 for the Chiefs. Play action, throw. And that's to the flat. That is Darrell Williams who converts the first down. You got to cover the flats, man, on 4th and 1. Nice little fake. And that moves the linebackers just enough to empty the flat for Williams to sneak in there and Mahomes to deliver the throw. Nice play call, nice play, executed well. The Chiefs are deadly on 4th and short, man. They almost always seem to convert that. Now, this is where the game could get interesting. Here in the red zone, the Chiefs haven't been great in the red zone the last half of the season. Can they score touchdowns here? Mahomes moves up in the pocket, throws. It's complete to Tyreek Hill, looking to strip him, but he goes down at the 6-yard line. Thank you for the dislike for whoever that was. We're almost at the end of the first quarter. 20 seconds left in the first. This might be the last play in the first, actually. So far, Josh Allen's barely played, but they're up 9-0. Rob says, Bills Mafia, how can they lose? Are you asking legitimately how can they lose, or are you just commenting like that? Dylan says, yo, what's up, Dylan? What is up, Dylan? Jonathan says he's a Packers fan, but Mahomes is his favorite quarterback. Wow, Rodgers isn't your favorite quarterback? Interesting. So far, interesting game. Bills got a gift from Mecole Hardman to get the early lead. Seahawks and Lions fan says, let's go Bucks. Thomas says, Tom Brady. What's up, Thomas? Thomas cheering on his other Thomas. Durkant says Chiefs are killing the zones over the middle. Buffalo has to play more man. Yeah, I think you got to mix it in, but it's difficult for Buffalo to play man. They're a zone team. They don't typically play man a lot. So you got to mix it in, but that's not really their bread and butter. I just don't know if you can allow Kelsey to just be open like that. I think you got to play a little tighter on Kelsey and Hill. Feels like every play is Kelsey, Hill, throw to the flat, Kelsey, Hill. It's cover those two guys. How about force the rest of the team to beat you? You know? Even if you got to double both of them every play, dude. Rob says, just a comment. Great name. Thanks, Rob. Hope you stick around, bro. Durkant says, Mitch, their safeties keep a safety net, though. That's why. Put Milano on Kelsey. I would at least, if you're playing zone, put a guy on in man coverage just to follow Kelsey. Just make the throw a little tighter, you know? Connor says, Brady 107 QBR without drop passes. 107. Is that even possible? Do you mean passer rating? QBR, isn't it 0 to 100? Do you mean passer rating? Nikki says, let's go Bucks. Brady is the GOAT. Yes, Nikki, what's up? Congratulations to the Bucks. But yeah, Durkant, I would put a guy in man underneath on Milano and then zone it up. Michael says hi. What's going on, Michael? That's unfortunate. I don't think you guys got my notifications for my Bills and Chiefs stream. 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Kelsey picks it up. First and goal, Clyde the back to the left of Mahomes. It's a boot to the left and a throw at the goal line. Broken up. Nice play by, who is that? Teron Johnson, the nickel corner on Travis Kelce. Nice play. Got to stay tight there. You know the Chiefs want to pass it in. They're not going to try to run it in very often unless they're on the 1-yard line. And you got to look out for the trickery, as Romo's showing here. You got to look out for the motion, the little tap passes, the boots, all that sort of stuff. Nikki says, what's up, Mitch? What's going on, Nikki? Nice to see you. Oh, you got the notification? I just saw the notification for the first one. I'm not sure. Good, you did get the notification. Screen to Mecole Hardman, and he runs it in for a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. The Chiefs are going to find a way to throw 400 different ways for 3 yards. They're not going to try to run the ball. So the Bills, they got to make plays on those. That time, better execution by Kansas City, and they make the game close. 9-6 Bills now. Well-executed screen. Hardman did the rest. Nice blocking up front. Buffalo just not able to make a play on that. It's difficult to do. If you get good blocks, you're going to be able to score there. So, good play by Kansas City. Nice play call by Andy Reid. He does his thing. 9-6. Now, that was a 14-play, 6-minute, 58-second drive. That's what you want if you're the Bills, though. If the Chiefs are going to score, they're going to have to take up time. So, hey, Chiefs are going to score. We know that. Butker makes the kick. So far, Bass 0 for 1 on extra points. Butker 1 for 1. So 9-7. Hardman redeems himself. Yep. Jennifer says Bills need to play good defense. DeCant, what do you think of that drive? The resident Bills fan in here. DeCant. Checking the Twitter right now. Michael picked a 30-24 Bills victory. Jason says Bills 34, Kansas City 24. Sorry, guys. I was just checking the Twitter. Love the reaction from the NFC Championship game. That's something that you miss out on when you're live streaming. You don't see the live Twitter reaction. Twitter was made for the AFC and NFC Championship games. The world is watching, guys. Durkan says they'll adjust. You can't let Kelsey get first after first that easily. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if I was a coach, my first priority would be just taking away what that team wants to do. I know it's better, it's easier to say than do, but you got to do all that you can to take away Kelsey and Hill. Michael says, at the beginning of the season, I said it would be a Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl with the Saints as the winner. Well, your first mistake was picking the Saints. Chiefs, we'll see, but Saints, big mistake. Jason likes the Chiefs. Durkan said that he felt the Bills played too soft. Need to keep Hill and Kelsey in check at all times. Just force Kansas City to run it 40 times. I don't think Kansas City, even if they get looks that they like runs in, they're still going to pass. Like, this is the AFC Championship. They're going to pass as much as they can. Jason says, will Jimmy G go back to New England? I don't think so. I think there's a possibility, but I would doubt it. So Bills get the football here. 14-16, just started the second quarter. 9-7 for the Bills. The weather looks to be pretty good too. No snow, no rain. Might be a tad windy, but looks pretty similar to the Green Bay game. Josh Allen throws to the flat. That's Devin Singletary. He gets a couple yards there. Chris Jones punched the guy in the face and didn't even get called. That's ref. You got to call that, man. That's not good. That shouldn't be a part of the game. You got to call that. Watch out for the chippiness of Chris Jones going forward. Josh Allen throws. It's complete. That is Stephon Diggs, and that should be a flag as well. Bashaud Breeland just suplexed him, but I don't think they're going to call it. That should be a flag. That's every game that's a flag. Okay, so they are going to call it. You're not allowed to do that anymore. You're allowed to do that 5 years ago. You're not allowed to suplex guys when the play is over. Good call, ref. Good call. Toke says, I'd love to see TB12 beat Breeze, Rodgers, and then Mahomes in the Super Bowl. That would be an epic story. That would be truly epic, yeah. So, automatic first down for the Bills. Rob says Jones will get fined. Defeat all the false goats, says Toke. I love it. I love it. Get that on a t-shirt. Nikki says there's one man in sports you do not bet against. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. I'll say this. Brady was phenomenal in the first half, in moments in the second half, but those interceptions almost cost the team. So it wasn't a perfect game from Brady, but he did play well. Especially on third down and in the red zone where they needed it. But the defense came in clutch. That was a team win. So couple yards there on first down, 2 to 3 yards by Singletary, who again, no Zach Moss guys. So second and medium. It's going to be mostly Singletary all day at running back, who I still think scarily looks a lot like LaShawn McCoy. Like it's freaky how much he looks like LaShawn McCoy. Rob says that the Niners will acquire Stafford. Rob, I didn't hear from you yesterday about the Stafford news. What do you think? Josh Allen throws it to the flat, and Singletary drops it. He had an easy first down there, but couldn't get his hands on it. That's another drop. We've seen a lot of drops today, guys. These are huge plays, too. I understand that he would have caught it behind the line of scrimmage, but that's an easy first down. Now you put yourself in a third and difficult, right? 3rd and 7. Singh says the Colts are getting Stafford. I'd like that as well. That'd be cool. What does Seahawks and Lions fan think? Where do you think Stafford's going to go? Toke says, just left Tom Grassie's stream. I like his channel, but as a Lions fan, it's hilarious to see all those cheeseheads blaming the refs. Is that really what they're doing? 3rd and 7, incomplete. Nearly a sack again. So Josh Allen has been under duress this game, under pressure. They've been sending heat, sending blitzes, and Tyrann Mathieu gets there that time. This time, Allen doesn't take the bad sack. He throws it away. But they do call intentional grounding, which I think might be the right call. So sack or no sack, doesn't matter. Allen throws the ball away, but it's intentional grounding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a 7-man blitz. Bills got to do a better job of protecting up front. They're gonna have no chance to win this game if they cannot protect Allen. I said it on the last drive, but like, you're gonna need to score points in this game. You can't rely on fumbled punt returns every drive. So 12 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first half, and the Bills will punt once again. Punt is up. And it's a bouncer at the 20. Hardman moves away from the football, and the Chiefs will get it at the 16-yard line, I think. You want Stafford to go to New Orleans. New Orleans, San Francisco, or Indy. I'm just not sure that New Orleans has enough money. I'd love that spot for him. In terms of, like, I think he would be great with Sean Payton, but I just don't think the Saints have any money. They're like negative cap. Jonathan says Chiefs are getting great pressure. Yep. Gotta say, I mean, everyone underrates the Chiefs' defense, underrates Spagnuolo, but the guy is awesome. And the defense always comes up clutch when they need to. Michael says it would take a miracle for the Saints to get Stafford. Yeah, I know. They would have to like maneuver. Like they'd probably have to trade like Lattimore or Michael Thomas. They would have to do a lot of different stuff. And I think they're actually honestly content with going with Winston and Taysom Hill next year. I think that's what they're going to do. I think Detroit's going to send Stafford to San Fran, New England, Indy, or Denver. I agree, Michael. Well, Michael, he's not far off. I think if he has a couple of successful deep playoff runs, he has a chance. Because his numbers will be up there. They'll probably be better than Phillip Rivers' numbers. 12:26 left in the second quarter. Chiefs football, once again. He's only 32, though, Robin. And 32 at quarterback nowadays, I mean, look at Brady, 43 years old. I know he's rare, but... Hand off to Mecole Hardman behind the line. He's got room to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Goes Mecole Hardman. That guy is fast as balls. Look at this guy. It's like a track meet. He's gone. After the disastrous fumble, the guy scored a touchdown and then had like a 50-yard run. Good to hear, Jonathan. Good to hear. 1st and 10 at the 32 of the Bills. Mahomes throws underneath. And that is complete to, I'm trying to figure out who it was, Pringle for about 4 or 5 yards. Pringle playing a lot. Pringle playing a lot because Sammy Watkins is not playing. I agree with that, Rob. Jonathan, I also really agree with that. That's a good statement. Hardman is so fast. That is true. Singh says, I say Stafford to the Colts and Matt Ryan to San Francisco. We'll see if Matt Ryan moves on. We haven't heard anything yet. Or run to the right for Darrell Williams, who's very good last week versus Cleveland. Gains the first down, gain of 4 or 5 yards. The Chiefs look to be back in it and in control of this game. Defense playing well, making stops, getting after Allen. Offense running it, passing it, doing whatever they please. LA Rams says that the craziest stat is Brady now has more playoff wins versus the NFC teams with 9 than Wilson, Aikman, and Warner has as many as McNabb and Staubach, and is one behind Rodgers and Montana. That's pretty crazy. First and 10 minutes left in the second quarter. At the 21-yard line of Buffalo is Patrick Mahomes. Play action on first down. Mahomes stepping up in the pocket, throwing, completing to Travis Kelce. Kelce at the 6-yard line goes down. First and goal. Toke says, always rooted for Tom as soon as the Lions blew the season. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. First and goal at the 7-yard line. Little jet motion. Handoff up the gut. Darrell Williams reaching for the goal line. I think he got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. Darrell Williams, the man of the hour. 13-9 now, Kansas City. 6-yard touchdown run for Williams. Chiefs in control. Michael says touchdown, but they'll likely review it. Yeah, they'll probably review it. They review everything. Looks like a touchdown to me, though. Jonathan says, let's go Chiefs. Darrell Williams coming up as the clutch runner of this playoffs for Kansas City. Extra point for Butker. Kick is good. $14-9. Durcan says Andy Reid is out coaching McDermott. I mean, he can't be surprised by that. They review every touchdown, Michael, sorry. Toke says didn't need to. Rob says he thinks Arthur Smith will stick with Matty Ice. Seahawks and Lions fan says my locations for Stafford: 1 New Orleans, 2 Indy, 3 San Francisco, and Deshaun Watson: 1 Broncos, 2 Jets, and 3 San Francisco. Broncos with Deshaun Watson. I haven't heard that one. I've heard a lot of Jets and Dolphins buzz. Haven't heard that one, though. What's going on? Guys, Chiefs up in the AFC Championship, 14-9, second quarter, to determine who will face Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55. Bethel, Stafford to the Rams. Toke says Skip Bayless is going to have a field day. Oh, yeah, he is. For sure. He is, for sure. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining. That's for sure. It's going going to be a good Super Bowl regardless of the matchup. I'm excited. Bucks are in it. Sam says, sup. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Singh says Rams do not have the cap space. They would have to somehow get rid of Jared Goff to do it. So, total yards since Buffalo led 9-0, 162-11. That sounds about right. That's typical Kansas City Chiefs. And just as we said, 9-0 is nothing to the Chiefs. $9:35 left in the second quarter. Bills will get the football. And they get a touchback. Andre Roberts, touchback. 50 people in here. Gronk, spike that like button, guys, if you haven't already. If you're just checking me out, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. So, after a 9-0 hole, the Chiefs have bounced back with a couple key defensive stops, some pressure on Allen, causing some punts, getting the ball back to Mahomes and company, and converting for 2 touchdowns. Since the muff punt, Hardman has a 50-yard run and a 3-yard touchdown. 1st and 10, 9:35 at the 25. Yeah, 25. It's pretty loud at Arrowhead. I don't know if that's the fake noise or if that's real noise, but it sounds pretty loud. 1st and 10, Allen going down the field off the hands of Ward. That was dangerous. That was extremely dangerous. Sam says, love you, bro. Keep up the content. Have a good day. Thank you, Sam, for coming in. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you for watching the content. Appreciate that, Sam. Bethel says, no, the Super Bowl is going to be asked. Why is that? Because the Bucks are in it. Toke says, Brady will beat Mahomes in the first home Super Bowl. Shannon says, don't do that. Skip. 2nd and 10, 9:29 left in the second. Allen pitches it out to the right. Blockers ahead. I don't even know who that is that just carried that ball, but that's like a 7-yard gain. Is that Jones? Third and 3 here. Solid run, yeah. I feel like they might want to play that guy. Singletary's been terrible. 3rd and 3. I apologize, guys, about the lights if it's distracting. It keeps flickering on and off. I don't know. Can't really do anything. 3rd and 3. 8:40 left in the second quarter. Josh Allen throws out wide, and it's incomplete to Stephon Diggs. Another non-conversion for Buffalo, so that's going to open the door for Kansas City to get a huge lead here in the first half. 8:39 left in the second quarter, and I think Chiefs defense is just playing better coverage than the Bills. That's the difference right now. Chiefs defense outperforming the Bills defense clearly here. 4th and 3. Punt is away once again for Buffalo. And the Chiefs will take over at the 24-yard line. Duquesne says bad pass. Good coverage. Wasn't a great pass, but good coverage. I don't think he would have caught it regardless. Trey says, gotta be honest, surprised the Bucks won. I was completely wrong on that one. Wouldn't have believed it, especially if you told me Brady threw 3 picks. I will say this. I picked the Bucks to win, but if you would have told me that Brady threw 3 picks, I probably would have told you the Green Bay Packers would have won. That just tells you that how good they were as an all-around team in the game. The defense, forced 2 turnovers of their own, and those were huge for them. Of course, that big Scotty Miller touchdown, an early surge in the first quarter, all key to the game. Some sacks. I think they had 5 sacks in the game. It was a good game. Hopefully this one can come through and be just as good. Jonathan says, oh no, I can smell the Chiefs putting up 40 on the Bills now. Rich says, you forgot the Bucks won. Put that jersey behind you on. I will. Toke says, wonder how many people they will let attend the Super Bowl. I know that they're letting attend a few health workers, a few thousand health workers, more than a few thousand. But those guys are going. Of course, Bucks fans will be there. I'm not sure the exact number, but I'll tell you this: there will be fans at the Super Bowl. I will tell you that. The one interesting thing I'm kind of not worried about, but I'm kind of interested in is, are they still going to do the halftime show the way that they typically do it, like live? Because with not the house not packed, it would be a little weird. I don't know. It's just me. Trey says, same man, that's wild. Not a big Brady fan, but damn it, he is good. North says, Brady outplaying the whole NFC is mind-blowing. Toke said, wonder how many people they will let it down. I already answered that. Yeah. Crazy, man. Matt LaFleur asked if Aaron Rodgers will be back next season. LaFleur leaves nothing uncertain. I sure as hell hope so. I mean, the guy is the MVP. He's the heart and soul of our team, so hell yeah. He better be back. And then meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers is throwing his coach under the bus for not going for it. That's hilarious. First and 10, 8:31 left in the second. Kansas City football. Mahomes throws outside. That's incomplete. Nice play by Johnson there to force the incompletion and Pringle. 8:26. You can't let these early down, easy, flat passes by Mahomes be completed. Who's going to Super Bowl 56? Man, I have no idea. Not the Seahawks or the Lions. I'll say that. Toke says, good question. Maybe cut to a remote location. I mean, I'd almost prefer if they did like some sort of like pre-recorded like kind of like cool presentation, but I don't know what they'll do. Kelsey, first down catch on 2nd and 10. Nice little play design there by Andy Reid once again. Firefighter says, I think Mahomes will get beat by Brady, 73-42. That's a weird score. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. That would be the wildest game of all time. 73-42. Would the defenses even attend the game? 3rd and 1. 7 catches for 64 yards already for Travis Kelce. This is a big 3rd and 1. Oh, they didn't give him the first down. I thought for sure he had a first down. Handoff. And that is a first down for Kansas City. Clyde with the first down. Wolfie says, I'm already crying, not watching this game anymore. Why? Why are you crying, Ellie? What's going on? Dave says, Family Guy or The Simpsons predicted Chiefs and Bucks. Really? Cameron says, where do you think Stafford is going? If I had to say one team, I'm going to say the 49ers. That's my one team that I think. 1st and 10. Mahomes booting to the right, looking down the field, throws incomplete to Kelce on the right sideline. 2nd and 10. 7 minutes left in the half. 14-9 Chiefs. Ellie says, I hate the Chiefs. When the Super Bowl is the Chiefs and Bucks, I'm rooting so much for the Bucks. Join the good guys. Seahawks and Lion fan says, same, go Bucks. That's wild, Dave. I didn't know that. Sports Today says Rodgers just said his future may be uncertain and that he'll take some time to reflect. Really? 2nd and 10. Handoff up the middle. Clyde for 4. Jennifer says, my brother lives in St. Louis and he hates the Chiefs fans. Are Chiefs fans bad? Really? Jennifer says, my brother lives in... Oh, that was Jennifer, sorry. Did I say Ellie? I didn't mean to say that. I think I got Jennifer. Dave says, yeah, pretty crazy. Where are you from? I'm from Idaho. I'm from Vancouver, bro. Canada, stand up. 3rd and 6. Pringle motions from left to right. Pressure on Mahomes. He throws, and it's still converted. That's Travis Kelce for his 8th catch in the first half. I'm not talking about 5, 6, 7. I'm talking about 8 catches in the first half. Patrick Mahomes, under pressure, delivers to Travis Kelce. Great move there to escape Matt Milano. And so far, Mahomes making plays, Travis Kelce making plays, the ultimate X factor here thus far. Firefighter just subscribed. Yes, thank you. 21 attempts in this first half from Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, play action. Almost sacked. Throws again. There's Tyreek Hill, 30 to the 20. Tries to make a guy miss, gets to the 17-yard line, and the Chiefs are on a tear. 5:25 left in the first half. They are dominating the Buffalo Bills. It is not even a contest. They fake the play action. Mahomes throws down the field. He's actually torn down after the throw. Surprised that wasn't a flag, honestly. Hill finds the space in the zone and converts. Ellie, I keep saying Wolf. Ellie says, bro, Chris Jones or someone punched Feliciano and no call. Yeah, I know. That was crazy. Kelce on the screen to the 10, to the 5, jumping for the end zone. Not quite there, but gets to the 1-yard line. Dave bet $5 on the Chiefs. Bro, put more than 5 on it. Nicholas says Kelce over Hill, Mitch. The Bills are doing a terrible job of covering Kelce. Togue says Brady already is the most successful sport period. Dave says I'm behind. What do we got? Jonathan says I know Rodgers is coming back next year. North Pack says I think it's still too early for the Bills. Hot Take is not happy. He says, come on, Bills. I want the Bills in the Bucs Super Bowl. Come on, John. Get your boys going. 4:20 left in the second quarter. Mahomes and the Chiefs at the 1-yard line. The Bills allowed the most. We knew Kelce was going to be a problem in this game. They've allowed the most receptions to a tight end all year. So we knew that was going to be an issue. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. 4:15 left in the second. They're checking if that Kelce touchdown is a touchdown. He's out at the 1. I don't even know why Kelce tried to reach for that. It's not worth it. Like, did you watch the game last week? Did you play in the game last week? It's not even worth it. What's up, funny and cool stuff? How you doing? Jennifer says, hate to say it, but looks like the Chiefs are a lot better than the Bills at the moment. It does look like that right now. Northpack says, Kelce going to be my first pick in fantasy next year, 100%. Thomas says he bet on the Bucs. Touchdown, Kansas City, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They snapped it so fast I didn't even see the touchdown. 20-9 now. 5 rushes, 10 yards, and a touchdown for Kansas City. Where do I think Trevor Lawrence will go? First pick, Jacksonville. That was about as easy as it gets for a running back right there for that touchdown. So, 21-9 looks like it's going to be if Butker can put this through. And he does. 21-9, Chiefs. The Bills got to score this next drive. I'm afraid the game might be over. Chiefs are dominating. And the Bills' offense hasn't really done anything this game so far. Jonathan says, I smell 40 points for the Chiefs. You're probably right. They got 21 right now. Who gets the ball after halftime? Is it Kansas City? That's not good. That's not good. Not good, sir. Turkant says, Nicholas, stop. Nick says, Zach Wilson is better than Trevor Lawrence, which for that, I'm just going to say you're an idiot. Firefighter says, who do you think will be in the Super Bowl? Well, Tampa Bay is already in the Super Bowl, and it looks like Kansas City. Dave says, Bucks and Chiefs. Toke says, this game should have been first, boring after that Tampa Green Bay game. Yeah, it kind of true. Miles says, so you said the Bills are going to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I picked them before the season, and I picked them this week, and I stuck to it. But so far, it's not looking good. I will admit that. The Chiefs are clearly the better team right now, and yeah. Dave says, what? Oh, Bucks and Chiefs will be in the Super Bowl. Toke says that Tom will beat Mahomes and cement his GOAT status for all time. I don't know why he needs to cement it. I mean, the guy has 6 Super Bowls and all numerous individual accolades. I mean, it's not even close. Why are we still talking about this? I need more water. Haven't even had a chance to get up. I'm going to get it at halftime, though. Bethel says, y'all really thought Buffalo was better. Damn, Bethel is trolling all of us right now. The Bills hype going down, says random dude. I'll just say this, guys. Counted out the Packers last game. They made things interesting at the end. Don't count out Buffalo right now. That's what I'll tell you. Don't count any team out until the game is over. Okay? Until one team is kneeling the football or the game is over, don't count them out. 1st and 10, 4 minutes left in the first half. (21-9). Buffalo needs to score here. Blitz is on from the Chiefs. And there's Cole Beasley who breaks a tackle to the 40-yard line. Big completion for Josh Allen. Get his confidence back. 4 minutes left in the first half. Cole Beasley moves the chains. Crystal says, obviously the Bills look bad, but everybody's trashing them like they are losing to the Jags. Nicholas says, and you can make a case that Lawrence regressed in college. We thought that Herbert regressed in college too. How'd that turn out? 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 3:30 left in the second quarter. Allen looking down the field, throws to the flat, and that's a tough completion to his backup running back, TJ Yeldon. Incomplete. So far, Allen and the Bills offense has 0 answers for this defense of the Chiefs. Not over yet, but if the Bills don't score here, I'm afraid it might be. 3:27 left in the second quarter. Josh Allen with a bunch to the left. Motion from Isaiah McKenzie. Play action. Allen looking down the field. Hits his guy. That's Dawson Knox, his tight end. Dawson Knox with the first down to the 50-yard line. And that's another first down. Good. They're picking it up. I like that play call, by the way. Dawson Knox could be a guy that comes through with a few receptions in this game, considering the Chiefs are not very good versus tight ends. They don't have good linebackers in coverage, and that's somewhere where a lot of teams have been able to attack, specifically a team like the Raiders has been able to attack the Chiefs. The Bills aren't strong at tight end, but Knox can get it done if you throw him the ball. Nicholas says, we know Herbert didn't have the best coaching, though, and Lawrence does. Yeah, but, I mean, you could also say that I guess Lawrence's supporting staff has regressed the same way Herbert's did. So, when am I watching the game on? I'm watching it on cable, the CBS broadcast. Andy Reid's eating right now. First and 10, Josh Allen, play action. He has time. He's moving around in the pocket looking for a receiver to get to. He throws a rocket off balance to TJ Yeldon, a completion. I mean, that play must have lasted like 8 to 10 seconds. I mean, oh my God. Look at this. They're blanketed for like 10 minutes. Unbelievable coverage by the Chiefs. And Josh Allen throws it off his like back foot across the field to TJ. That's an unbelievable pass. You guys don't even understand how unbelievable that is. I go recommend you try to throw that pass into your backyard. First and 10. At the 28-yard line of Kansas City. There's nothing that Spagnuolo or the Chiefs defense can do about that one. That was just amazing by Josh Allen. The Bills receivers need to do a better job, too. Bills receivers have been getting absolutely worked today. Nicholas says, but that is a good point. Will be interesting to see how he does in the NFL. I think Jacksonville really needs to upgrade their offensive line. Obviously, Jacksonville has a bad team. There's no way around it. They got the first pick for a reason. But yeah, they got to build the offensive line, maybe get a receiver in there. That was a huge catch by TJ Yeldon, too. A guy that rarely plays, but he's always kind of had good hands. That's kind of been the strength of his game. TJ Yeldon has been catching the ball. First and 10, 2:19 left in the first half. No timeouts for the Chiefs, 3 for Buffalo. It's a keeper for Allen. Allen's got some room. Allen gets a first down on the keeper. I'd like to see a little bit more of that. So that will take it to the 2-minute warning. Another first down for Buffalo. $21-9 for the Chiefs. I'd like to see a Buffalo touchdown here. That would make the game very interesting going into halftime. Definitely looking like the over so far. That's for sure. Caesar says, can we get Kelsey? Mom says, no, we have Kelsey at home. Kelsey at home. Knox. Northpack says, I don't have a backyard. I live 3 high. Sad times. Go in your underground parking lot and run that play. Or just your parking lot in general. Joshua says, who gets the ball at half? I believe it's the Chiefs who get the ball at half. Dave doesn't want Buffalo to get a touchdown. Dave's all Chiefs all day. Michael says Chiefs will win 34-31. Where's Opium at? Did Opium leave? Sports Today says all the reporters are now out. Rodgers is uncertain. What do you mean, Sports? Uncertain of coming back? Dave says, hell yeah, I am all day. Toke says, hope the Bills score before half, make it a game. I agree. He says, if he will return, good. Sports Today says his future is uncertain. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, well, I hope he comes back. I think that would kind of be disappointing if he retired. 1st and 10 at the 19. Josh Allen play action. It's got some time here. Looking, scrolling, throwing. Incomplete to Dawson Knox. So 2nd and 10. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Just really good coverage from Kansas City. They're playing a lot of man in this game, and it's working. Few teams can play man versus Buffalo, but the Chiefs are one of them. I think that I've said this all year. The Chiefs are probably the most underrated secondary in the NFL. They don't have the most underrated defense or the best defense, but their secondary is very, very, very underrated. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen throws. It's complete on a slant for about 8. That's John Brown to the 12-yard line, they're going to say. So it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Isaac says, what's up? What's up, Isaac? He says, I'm devastated for Green Bay and Rodgers at this point. Who knows if he'll win another Super Bowl. I really, really wanted him to get there again. Congrats, Mitch, on making his 10th Super Bowl. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for being a good sport, man. What do you think about Rodgers' comments after the game? Cole says, let's go KC, 3rd and 2. Sports says, run the all day ball. Timeout for Buffalo with 1:07 remaining in the half. 3rd and 2 upcoming. Big 3rd and 2 for Buffalo here. I expect that if they don't get this, they will go for it. North Pack says, to be fair, Rodgers can dominate the NFC with a well-balanced team. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be tough next year. His 2 competitors will be the teams that have beat him 2 years in a row in the NFC Championship, most likely. So it's not going to be easy. Cole says he definitely could win the division, though. Cole says Brady Super Bowl champ. Maybe. We'll see. Got a long way to go. We got 2 weeks. Don't even know the opponent yet, Cole. 1:08 left in the second. 3rd and 2. Bills haven't been great on 3rd down in the postseason. Let's see if they can get it here. This is a handoff up the gut, and that's converted for TJ Yeldon. So it's been primarily TJ Yeldon in the game with Devin Singletary playing like booty. They got the former Alabama and Jacksonville Jag in the game. You're definitely right, Cole. There's no doubt about that. Dave says it's Kansas City. That's the opponent. Coach says, go Bills. Sports Today says if Mahomes makes the Super Bowl again, will he be considered already a top 10 quarterback? He's already one of the most talented quarterbacks of all time, but I still think he's got a way to go to be a top 10 quarterback of all time. I think some people, if they don't base it on accolades and accomplishments, maybe they'll consider him top 10. But if I were to have to look at it, I think if he wins another, then maybe you could talk about it. But if he just makes another one, then, he's still probably got a little bit to go. But, hey, man, he's not far off. It's kind of like Brady early in his career where he won 3 Super Bowls in the first 4 years and he was already a top 10 quarterback of all time because he did that. But like with Mahomes, he's also got an MVP. He's got the individual accolades. So 2 Super Bowls would be pretty big. Even if he didn't win another Super Bowl for the rest of his career, which would be a little bit underwhelming, he'd still probably end up being a top 10 quarterback of all time if he had 2 Super Bowls. 2nd and goal. And he's most likely going to win another MVP at some point. 28 seconds left in the half. Allen in the shotgun. Dawson Knox motioning from outside to inside the bunch. You got Stephon Diggs one-on-one on the left. Allen looking to the right. Allen moving to the right. Allen finding a receiver. Looking, throws. And I think he might have gone out of bounds. He might have sacked himself there. Third and goal now. I think he threw it before he would. I don't know. That's too close. I wouldn't challenge that. You only have 1 timeout left. Oh, sorry. I forgot about the ball. My bad. My bad, Dark. Thanks for telling me. Bobby says KC all the way. Jonathan says Bills are having a much-needed good drive. Coach says Chiefs or T. Hill overwhelm the Bucks. In the first half, in the second half, it was a different story. Once the Bucks started to actually play smart, they were the better team in the game. So it would be a very interesting rematch. I think it would be a great game. Kansas City would definitely be favored. I would not challenge that. That's way too close. It's not worth it to me. What are the odds Kansas City is going to choke this? Probably pretty slim. Under 20%. How did Kansas City score their 3rd touchdown? Run by Clyde at the 1-yard line. I don't even know the rule here. Does he have to be down? Like, do his feet have to be down before the ball gets released? Because the ball isn't released when he's out of bounds. Okay. So it is overturned and it is an incomplete pass. I can't even critique that because I don't even know the rule there. I've almost never seen that challenged. So this is big. 3rd and goal. They get those 6 yards back. 11 for 22, 102 and a touchdown, 42 yards rushing for Josh Allen. 3rd and goal, TJ Yeldon, the running back, Dawson Knox, tight end, Cole Beasley, John Brown, and Stephon Diggs at wide receiver for the Bills. 3rd and goal, there is a flag. Allen's asking the ref what's going on. Did they get the timeout or not? What's up, H-Town? Russell Wilson made 2 Super Bowls. Talent of one thing, execution over the years is how you measure greatness. Russell Wilson wasn't in the class of Patrick Mahomes at the time that he got those Super Bowls, though. You got to keep that in mind. Russell Wilson's never won an MVP, even close to had a season like Mahomes has had the last 3 years. So, different class. Russell Wilson, different. Great player, but not the same. 21 seconds left, 3rd and goal. Josh Allen throws to the end zone. It's complete, but tackled before the end zone is Dawson Knox. 1 timeout remaining, 14 seconds. You think the Bills will go for it? Do they take the points into the half and get within 10, or do they go for it? They're going to kick it. Interesting. Interesting. I think I would go for it here. It's a big stop by the Chiefs, though. 20-yard attempt for Bass. 14 seconds left in the half. The kick is good, so 21-12. The Bills are down by 9 heading into halftime. Is Rodgers a top 5 quarterback of all time? Does this hurt his legacy? I think he's arguably the 5th best of. I think you could argue for it, but I think you could also very fairly argue against it. Now, personally, if you include Otto Graham into the mix, I think Otto Graham's the 5th best quarterback of all time. But there's also guys that are in the same class as Aaron Rodgers. John Elway has the Super Bowl advantage over Aaron Rodgers, obviously, so that's in the conversation. Dan Marino has put up more records than Aaron Rodgers, just as talented. Brett Favre has the advantage, right, in terms of just overall legacy. The MVP helps for Rodgers. To get 3 MVPs, that's a very rare class. So there's certainly a debate that he's the 5th best. Now, if you just look at accomplishments, like, he's not the 5th best, but when you consider his talent, then you can have an argument for it. But it's kind of up to the argument. I'd actually sit down and like go through it and see who I would put there. But based on accomplishments alone, a lot of people don't consider him in the conversation, but because of his era. But Otto Graham would be my 5th quarterback, with the top 4 being Brady, Montana, Manning, and Unitas. I don't think Rodgers is anywhere close to the top 4, though. He's got a long way to go. 21-12 Kansas City. Halftime. I don't think it necessarily hurts his legacy, but it definitely doesn't help his legacy, to answer that question. All right, we're at halftime, guys. Let's try to get up to 50 likes before the second half begins. Let's try to get to 50 likes. We're at 42 now. We have 75 people watching. Make sure you do Gronk spike that like button. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more. And make sure you're active in that comment section, guys. Want to hear from you. North says, Mitch, I'm going to leave you. I'm looking forward to your Green Bay previews, or your Super Bowl previews. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, North Pack. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. H-Town, I'm not showing the game. Sorry, man. Sorry. Sports Today top 5 is Brady, Montana, Manning, Elway, and Unitas. It's a good top 5. I like it. If you want to find a stream, go elsewhere, bro. This is a live reaction. Yeah, Toke. It is what it is. Do I have any prop bets? Not in this game. I did in the last game. I do have bets, but not prop bets. H-Town says Tampa is booty. Oh, by the way, I got to put the jersey on. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to swap the jerseys and put this jersey on, and I'll be right back. So we're at halftime. Good first half. Make sure you do Gronk spike that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, I spelled half wrong. Nice. Good work, Mitch. All right, here we go. Okay. 1 sec, guys. Yeah! We got the jersey on, guys. Here we are. Got my hair a little bit. We got the jersey on. Changed the light a little bit because I was in black. Now I'm in white. The sweater jersey look is literally the best look you can have for a jersey. Tampa says goal for the next 2 weeks to score on the Chiefs defense. Watch the tape from the Raiders to neutralize the Chiefs offense. Watch the tape from the Chargers and the Patriots. Well, hey, Brady has plenty of experience there, so we'll see what he can bring for his team. Sports Today says Joe Lombardi to become the Los Angeles Chargers OC. Toke says I would like Rodgers more if he wasn't so damn smug. Yeah, Opium, you like the jersey? Let's go. Dress for success. No, this is a real jersey. This is official. Sing with his top 5. Brady, Montana, Unitas, Elway, Marino. No Manning. Nah, no Watson. We don't got Watson. Only playoff quarterbacks here. Just bugging you. I like Watson. But why would I have a Texans jersey? Not going to even be on the Texans in like 2 weeks. Should I put the helmet on? Maybe I'll put the helmet on for the 4th quarter. How about that? I don't know where that helmet's been, though. Rich says Favre is better than Rodgers. I got no Chiefs jerseys, actually. I need to get probably a Mahomes or a Hill or a Kelsey even. I need to get one of those jerseys, though. I don't even have one. Sorry, I can't put it up. You know what's funny? I actually have 2 of these Allen jerseys. What are your top 5 Super Bowl upsets in history? That I don't know if I can do that off the top of my head. I know 2 involved the Patriots. That's the 2007 Giants over the Patriots, the 2001 Patriots over the Rams, the Jets winning the Super Bowl with, Joe Namath, for sure. Upset. I feel like the Giants over the Bills in the 90s might have been one of them. Who else? That's a good question. I don't know how many other ones were really like huge upsets. I'd have to think about that one, or at least look at the Super Bowls. The Chiefs, the first time they won, might have been an upset. You know, those AFL teams beating the NFL back then was kind of like a huge deal. So that might have been an upset. Who's going to be the Jets QB next year? Good question. I know you want it to be Deshaun Watson. Whoa. Lighting's going wild here. Just trying to fix it. Cool. All right. Halftime, 21-12. What do you guys think? Chiefs hold on. Bills come back. Who's going to be the Chiefs or the Jets quarterback? What would be my answer to that? If it's not Watson, probably going to be maybe Darnold again, man. It could be Darnold. Maybe Wentz? I don't even know. Toke says, would you bother to pay Kenny Golladay now that Stafford is gone? If I'm the Lions, I seriously consider moving on, even though Kenny Golladay is an awesome player. You have to, I don't know. That's tough, man. I'd consider both options, but it depends for how much. It's ultimately the question. It depends for how much. I don't think he deserves truly elite wide receiver money, but if it's not like too much, he doesn't break the bank, then sure, why not? Durkant says, if Kansas City scores a touchdown here, it's over. Durkant has switched sides, switched teams. Michael says, should Brady play for a new team each year? I think he's retiring after next year, so he'll just stay with Tampa. Sam says, would say that Brady retires after the Super Bowl? I don't think so. I think he's coming back regardless. Obviously, this is best case scenario. I think even him, you would probably say like this was a long shot to happen. But hey, it happened. Nicholas says Watson should and will be the Jets quarterback. Let's get to 50 likes before the third quarter begins, guys. Cole says Brady plays another year. Toke says that the Lions ain't giving the Bears nothing. Monty says, how about them Bills? Monty, what's going on with the Bills? Michael says, play till 45 and for sure pass Breeze for all records. How many more yards does he need to pass Breeze? I know he has the touchdown record. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 28-3. That wasn't an upset. The Patriots were favored before the game. Hey, thanks, King Beast Mode. Thanks for the 50th like. Jonathan says Brady could be the first quarterback to get 600 passing touchdowns. How many does he need? Where do I rank AP all-time running back? Top 10? Not top 5. I think he's somewhere between 6 and 10. There's been so many good running backs. But I think Peterson was the best of his era. Like from 2007 to like 2015-ish. I don't even know if he's top 10. I think he's like somewhere between 8 and 12 probably for me. I think he's a little overrated career-wise, but he is a great player and was a great player. It's amazing what he's been able to do at his age too. Monty says, Mitch, I got to give you props. You didn't lie with the Ravens or Buccaneers will be in the Super Bowl. Hey, yeah, I was right. Everyone was going to troll me, and now they can't do it. Now I can troll everybody else, Monty. Sports Today says he has 581 touchdowns, needs 19 more. Okay, yeah, that's easy. He could do that easy. Cole says, think Russell Wilson will be top 5 before he hangs it up. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't think he'll be top 5. Maybe top 10. Maybe, but he's got to do a lot. And he's got to do a lot. He's got to win another Super Bowl. He's got to win an MVP. Like, he'll probably finish in the top 20, like kind of where he is now. I don't really see Wilson going much higher on the list. Monty never doubted me. Nice to hear. You should do an all-time list. Maybe I'll do some during the offseason. If everyone's interested, I definitely need to revamp some of my all-time lists, so I'll consider it. $15. Got another T. It's hot, though. Tony Romo is right. He said that Tampa would be in the Super Bowl when they face Kansas City. True. He did say that. Seahawks and Lions fan says Wilson isn't that great. Toke says, I just wish you were right on the Lions. Nevertheless, appreciate the support. Ah, man, I wish I was right too. 1st and 10. Mahomes throws to the flat to Tyreek Hill. Hill gets around the corner. 40, 50. Open field. 45 to the 43. That's the thing with Hill. He got a 3-yard pass, created 40 yards. 30, 40 yards on it. That's why I think Hill's the best receiver in the league. He catches the ball, 3 yards, makes a guy miss, one of the best corners in the game. Sorry. Makes another guy miss, breaks a tackle, and gets 30 yards. That's why Tyreek Hill's the best receiver in the league, guys. He might have stepped out, actually. But I don't know if they're going to talk about it. Are they going to review it? They're going to review it. What's up? Griffey Talk, what's up? Sports Today says Lions are building a great coaching staff. Now they have Dorsey. I actually didn't mind that Dorsey pickup. I like it. Hill for MVP, baby. That went for 31, but it could be called back, but it would still be a first down. Durkant says, if the Chiefs score, it's over. Do I do any other sports in the offseason? I do not. Maybe in the future, once I build this thing up to where I want it, maybe we'll open ourselves up to more things, but nope. Not right now. Joshua says Mitch got his Brady jersey on. Yes, I do. People were asking for it. I got it. Cole says Brady MVP. Michael says Lions ain't even make a Super Bowl. Sports Today says if Tampa wins the Super Bowl, can they go back to back? Yeah. Aaron says Brady is the GOAT. Yes, sir. What's up, Aaron? Sports Today says I think they'll be clear out favorites next year. If the Bucs win the Super Bowl, will they be favorites? It'll be between them and Kansas City, I think. Buffalo probably top 5 too. Nicholas says, Mitch, we have a problem. You said Hurts is better than Wentz. He is. He is. Rich says, who's faster, Hill or Bob Hayes? Good question. Good question. I really don't know. I would say Hill, but okay, let's answer this the cheap way. Bob Hayes on the track, but Hill on the field. How about that? Is that acceptable? Durkant says Bills need to play man. LOL. They don't play man. I don't know what to tell you. Sports Today says Mitch is better than Grossi. Seymour says go Rams. Jonathan says Chiefs receiver core are scary. Wonder how the Bills will do against them. Yeah, that's going to be a key matchup if the Chiefs make it. Seahawks Lions fan says Super Bowl 56 Bills Packers. Monty says 2 people to never doubt Tom Brady and Mitch. Miles says when are you going to do the Super Bowl preview? Not right away, but soon. Cole says Seahawks Super Bowl champs next year. Durkant says Mitch, when you're playing so much soft zone, Reed is going to attack you. I know, like there are offenses built to defeat zone like this. Because it's been said that Andy Reid's offense doesn't attack, it's not like a typical in route, curl route, and Hill with another short pass gets a few yards. The guy's ridiculous. They run to areas. Like Kelsey runs to areas, Hill runs to areas. These guys run to soft parts in the zone. So that's why it's so much more effective. Not that they don't run routes, but that's a lot of what they do. So they're going to pick you apart in these coverages. But it's hard, man, when you don't have the corners that can match up. It's definitely difficult to play man. Mahomes, 4-man rush, completes underneath again to Pringle, and he gets 5 yards for a first down. Nicholas says Wentz had bad 12 games with a coach that's fired and an injured team. Doug Peterson is a pretty good coach. He only got fired because Carson Wentz didn't want him there. That's the only reason. He did have an injured team, but I don't know. I'm not a Wentz guy anymore. I've gotten off the bandwagon. Clyde goes backwards, -3. You have to wonder why the Chiefs even run the ball at this point. Dave says, hey, I'm going to take off. Good watching you, man. Thanks, Dave, for joining. Hopefully you subscribed. Harrison says they use too much motion and speed. It destroys soft cover too. The thing with the Chiefs that always amazes me with their offense is how great their receivers are with yards after catch. Especially when you have a quarterback like Mahomes who can zip it fast and get it to his receiver quickly. They create so many yards after catch. Flag on the play, 2nd 13, catch by Travis Kelce. We'll see what happens here. Nicholas says, well, you're going to jump back on the wagon when he's solid next year. All right, well, we'll see. I don't think the Eagles will be very good. Dave says, oh, no, you already said that. Tostitos or Pringles? Just as a chip, Pringles. But if you got other things to go with it, probably Tostitos. 3rd and 5 for Kelsey. He's got 10 catches, and it's only 3 minutes into the third quarter. He's averaging 10 yards a catch. Mahomes 3rd and 5, throws too easy. Tyreek Hill. It's Travis Kelce. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Travis Kelce. It's Tyreek Hill. It's Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce. Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce. Like, are you guys going to cover the 2 best players on the field, or are you just going to let them keep converting? So now there's an injury for Kansas City. It looks like a lineman is down. Change to the third quarter. Thank you, Opium. I didn't see that. I've been too into the game. Michael says Chiefs do a lot of fake moves like a basketball game. Quarterbacks don't do a lot of fakes and distractions. They should, though. Durkant says Wentz is awful. Jonathan says, imagine the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Go, boys. Sports Today says, stop playing soft zone. Is this Todd Bowles calling plays? Hey, I'll tell you this. Todd Bowles will not go down like that in the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that. I'll also say the Bucs have better corners to play man than the Bills do. But Bills need to take some chances. I mean, this is ridiculous. Have we even seen a double team on Hill or Kelce like the entire game? The entire game? Harrison says, do you think the Bucs can beat the Chiefs? I'm not going to answer that question until I do the preview. I want to look into the game first before I answer that question. But certainly, I think there's a chance. Toke says, send Wentz to Detroit. I'll take him. Michael says, Rodgers was so in the pocket. What do you mean by that? Sports Today says, can Brady play another 2 to 3 years if he wants to? Do you think he can? Is he aging? Brady's a top 5 or 6 quarterback right now. Can he play 2 to 3 years? He could definitely play next year. If he really wanted to, he could probably play 2 to 3 years. But he probably wouldn't be as good as he is right now. He'd probably be still a serviceable quarterback. The thing with Brady is his arm hasn't really regressed that much. It's more like just like his want to. I think where Brady is going to retire is like he's just not going to want to get hit anymore. Like, I think he could throw the ball at a good NFL level until he's 60. But I don't think quarterbacks can physically take the grind of the NFL at that age. It's just not doable. The physicality of the sport, it's just hard. What's my favorite movie? Wow. What a question. I actually am doing a favorite movies list on my Patreon, so I actually don't want to answer that question. I'm doing that in the off season. So for those of you that are my Patreon patron members, I'm gonna not answer that. I have a few that are like around the same. Like depending on the day, I pick a different movie. Tyreek Hill on a little run, and Trey Edmonds runs him down for a gain of 7. He's just ridiculously fast. Yeah, I don't think Davis will be the matchup. I remember the first game, they were missing Jamel Dean, who is probably their fastest corner. So it would be interesting to see what they do in that game. Nicholas says Bucs won't be any better next year. Brady is aging, will likely be Ben Wash territory. I disagree. I think they'll be just as good. 2nd and 2. I think they'll actually have a better team. 2nd and 2. Mahomes blitzed, throws, and incomplete. Wow, you finally blitzed him. Oh my God. You finally tried to do something aggressive. Evan says, bruh, I hope Drew stays with his amazing passing yards. Drew's probably going to retire, bro. I don't see him coming back. Thomas says, do you think Brady will ever be a head coach? I'm going to say no. I could see him possibly being in the front office of a team, but not a head coach. Sports Today says Stafford to Colts or 49ers would be Super Bowl contender. I agree. 3rd and 2. Huge hit by Teron Johnson. Or Poyer, sorry. Jordan Poyer. That's the first time I've seen him this game make a play. Huge hit. That's where you got to make the Chiefs pay. Clyde Edwards-Helaire turns around and gets smoked. Now, will the Chiefs go for it here? That was 3rd and short. Superbad. That's a great choice, man. I love Superbad. That's one of my favorite comedies. Maybe my favorite comedy of all time. Superbad is hilarious. Very well written, too. 45-yard attempt here. Butker is good. Butker's been good this game. He's had his struggles, but he's good there. 24-12. So, keeps the Bills in it. Down 12. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to slurp. It's just because it's tea and it's kind of hot. Sports Today says, per reports, AB wants to come back alongside Gronk. Yes, that's true. Michael says, oh, sorry. Seahawks Lions fan says, who's better when healthy, Watson or Allen? That's a tough question, man. They're like right next to each other. That's a very tough. I would personally lean towards Allen, but it's super close. Like next year, Watson could easily be better. Toke says, yeah, Tom wins another Super Bowl, then goes on to be a great coach. Could you imagine? I don't think he's going to be a coach. Michael says, people keep bringing up Brady's age, yet he's still winning, playing great. What's new? I'm not a Brady fan, but give the man his credit. And don't bet against him. I agree, Michael. Never bet against Tom Brady. Nicholas says, Jordan Poyer, top 10 safety. I don't know about that, but he's good. Nicholas says, maybe he can teach Eddie Jackson to hit like that. Yeah, good idea. Teach the Bears to hit like that in general. Michael says, I think Brady wants a media company empire. He wants to get into films, production, TV. I think he wants to get into health and fitness with TB12. That's what I think he wants to do. But I'm sure he'd like to act too because he's done that in the past. Sports Today says, per PFF, under pressure, Allen 111 rating, Mahomes 74, Rodgers 55, Brady 61. Thought Brady was worst under pressure. This year, yeah, a lot of people's thing has been Brady's bad under pressure. But, I mean, yeah, in comparison to, like, when he was 35, maybe. But, like, I think a lot of that had to do with the system early, and he didn't really have a good feel for it, and they didn't really know how to pick up blitzes. I think that was more a product of the team than the actual player, but that's just me. Of course, pressure impacts any quarterback. Harrison says, Butker putting respect on my name. King Beast Mode says, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, see you in a bit, man. Thomas says, Superbad gets better and better the more you watch it. Yeah, I've seen it like probably 10 times. It's a great movie, man. Seth Rogen wrote it, right? Sports Today says, do you think Brady will be like Aikman, Breeze, or Romo for announcer? No. I think that's Breeze's gig. I think Breeze has got it. I'm surprised Peyton hasn't done it, but maybe eventually they'll try to get Peyton in there. But I don't see it for Brady. Evan says, I think Brady could almost do 2 more years. Probably right. He could. Aiden says, yo, my favorite team is the Chiefs. What's up, Aiden? 24-12 right now, Kansas City. Kansas City, the difference in this game, their short passing attack, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill making plays, and their secondary has been phenomenal. Sports Today says, can Brady be in the MVP next year? I'd probably say no, but maybe. I mean, that would be amazing. 44-year-old MVP combo. He was kind of in the MVP combo this year. He had 40 touchdowns, but nobody really talked about it. 1st and 10. I don't think so, though. I think another guy will win it. 1st and 10. 5-man pressure from Kansas City. Cole Beasley underneath to the 30-yard line. Let's see if the Bills can score a touchdown here. This is huge. Huge drive for them. When did I restart the live stream? Very early in the game. Seahawks Lions fan says Brady will coach the Patriots when Belichick leaves. Nah. Aiden says his favorite player is Tyreek Hill. Nice choice. 2nd and 5. Motion, Isaiah McKenzie handoff. There's blockers out in front for McKenzie, and he gets the first down at the 35-yard line of Buffalo. Yeah, man, Sneed's are really good. I think he's been the best rookie corner this year, right? I don't think there's been any rookie better than him. He's been really good. Evan says if Aaron stopped screwing up, he could have won with an MVP. Josh Allen, 1st and 10. Josh Allen throws and completes it again. That is John Brown this time into Chiefs territory. Sports Today says, before the season, I called Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. However, I want Buffalo to win. Imagine Brady versus the Bills. Yeah. I called Bucks Bills. Good call on the Chiefs. I mean, I remember I was like, I want to pick the Chiefs to be in this game, but I want to be kind of like different. I don't want to pick the Chiefs. You know, that's kind of what I was like before the year. So maybe it will come back to burn me, but hey, it is what it is. Yes, MVP curse. Allen throws and complete. Great throw by Allen to Cole Beasley at the 35, the 30. Bills are getting it going offensively at the 31, out of bounds. Allen is extending these plays. Cole Beasley coming in clutch today. Hasn't had the greatest playoffs, but today, looking good for Cole. Wide open, like 5 yards. Nice throw by Allen. Who's been the best corner? Opium, you know that answer. Do you mean today, though? Today or like during the season? Who's my favorite team playing right now? Aiden, I got to go with the Bills. I like the Bills more than the Chiefs, but I respect the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs too. 1st and 10. Fake the screen, throw it, and Allen throws it away. He was under duress right away. Thomas says the MVP rigged against Brady. It's cool to root against the GOAT. Sports Today says Allen is starting to get comfortable. The offensive line of Buffalo, I will say this, they've been confused all day. So if you're a Bucs fan and you're watching this game, you would very much rather see the Bills in the Super Bowl because their offensive line could be had. 2nd and 10 for Josh Allen. Flag on the play. False start. 2nd and 15 coming up. What year did you start YouTube? That's a complicated question. I've started YouTube a lot of times. I remember I used to do YouTube when I was like 13. But then it wasn't this account. Then I started YouTube at like 15 or 16 on this channel. And I kind of did it like sparingly on and off. Talked about a bunch of stuff, football, wrestling, hockey, basketball. Did all of that. Even like some movie stuff. And then I'd like to say I started taking it seriously like probably 2 or 3 years ago. 2nd and 15. Allen pumps, escapes a sack. I thought he was going to get sacked. On the move to the 20, lowers his shoulder to the 20-yard line. There is a fumble. I think he was already down. 3rd down and medium for Josh Allen. Another scramble. 13's a let. No, I'm 24, bro. So I'd like to say once I got out of high school, I started taking it a bit more serious, but I didn't really take it super serious until like probably 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Like I did it for fun, and I'd like to say I've been keep getting better and better. Like I think I'm just getting better now, getting good now, to be honest. 3rd and 6. Blitz is on. Allen looking for somebody, escapes a sack, throws, and there is a flag, could be holding on the defense. That was like a 10-second play again. Allen is doing all he can to keep these plays around and alive. Sports Today says if Allen wins, I think we could be getting a Brady Manning in terms of rivalries between Mahomes and Allen in the future. Could be. Holding on the defense. Automatic first down. Who's my favorite player? Tom Brady. Wearing the jersey right now, bro. People asked for it, so I'm wearing it. It's got to be holding. It's got to be holding. It's got to be. It's got to be Kane. Yeah, holding on Cole Beasley. Definitely good call there. Snead on the one in coverage. So 2 flags for Buffalo, 2 flags for Kansas City. Basically even here. Allen throws to Yeldon. Wide open. Gains 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up for Buffalo. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. 2nd and 3. Will Allen ever beat OJ as the greatest Bill? Really, OJ you think's the greatest Bill? I think you could argue that Bruce Smith is. Probably, right? At least I would say so. 2nd and 3. Hand off to Singletary. Singletary goes nowhere on the run. 3rd and 3 coming up. Why do we have an Allen jersey? Because I like Josh Allen. Been a Josh Allen supporter since he's been, even before he was drafted, I should say. Sports Today, I have a lot of jerseys. Depending on who plays, I put the jersey up if I have it. Sports Today says Bill Belichick has to be crying to his stomach seeing Tommy back without him. If he would have traded for Stephon Diggs, I think. Yeah, I know, right? That's like what the reports are, and that's what I thought. Because it's funny how Stephon Diggs gets traded to Buffalo and then Brady leaves. 3rd and 3. Allen, immediate pressure. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete for Diggs. Just the offensive line of the Bills has been letting them down. Chris Jones has dominated this game. 5:52 left in the third quarter. Chris Jones won that rep like in a millisecond. Wasn't even a full second. Nah, OJ didn't wear the gloves when he played. Evan, I hope you sub. Consider it. Cornelius Bennett. He was a good player. I don't think he was as good as Bruce, though. Kick is good. 24-15. What a weird score. The Bills need to execute in the red zone, man. Harrison says Chris Jones at dominant D-line, just dominating. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs D-line, their pass rush hasn't been that good this year. Last year, obviously, it was a huge reason they won the Super Bowl versus the Niners. But yeah, they seem to come up clutch. Chris Jones is amazing. One of my favorite defensive players over the past couple of years. So definitely, we knew this guy could take over the game. Who's the second greatest Patriot player of all time? I think probably John Hanna, if not Gronkowski, one or the other. Tricant says, this is crazy. The Bills are the ones settling for field goals. Yeah, I know we thought that it might go the reverse, but we did say, it's going to determine the game either way. And is it really surprising that the Chiefs are good in the red zone considering how good they are on offense? I mean, not really. Harrison says, I think Spagnuolo coaches up great D-lines like he did for the Giants. Spagnuolo's generally a good coordinator. Sports Today says, do you think if the New England traded for Diggs, Brady would have stayed? Probably. Evan says, dang, I'm still glad that Patrick is back after that hit. Patrick's fine. Don't worry about it. 24-15, third quarter. Still got a while to go in the game. 9-point game, still 2 possessions. Bills need to do better in the red zone. What's up, H-Town? Hey, hope you guys have all subscribed to the channel. Remember, this is an NFL channel. We don't just do live reactions. We have NFL analysis all year long. NFL, we got the draft coming up. We got free agency, which is a part of the season that I absolutely love. I love free agency. My off-season content has been said to be better than my season content, so consider subscribing. Mahomes tries to juke out a guy and then gets pushed out of bounds and falls down, and then everybody on the sideline tries to pick him up. So 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9 coming up. Mahomes has become a master of the dive. Second and 10. Bills defense needs a stop eventually. They need something. They need a spark. This defense has been lit up today. 2nd and 10. Nicholas knows it. I do good free agency content. Throw over the middle. That's Tyreek Hill again. First down to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. Broken tackle. Goes the other way. 40 to the 30, to the 20. He might score. To the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Out of bounds at the 4-yard line. I called him the MVP for a reason. Now Tyreek Hill is down, though. He might be hurt or just tired. I don't know. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Tyreek Hill just outran the entire team. He's pretty fast. Do we still not believe that Tyreek Hill is the best? Look at this. He just flipped the field in one play. It was a crossing route. He took that 80 yards. 80 yards. He ran like 150 yards on that one play. Hand off to Darrell Williams. Williams gets stopped at the 4-yard line. Nicholas says, Mitch, didn't you spend like a couple months on the roster evaluation long video last offseason? Didn't you spend like a couple months on the roster evaluation? What do you mean by that? I did do a free agency preview. Is that what you're talking about? Cheetah. Second and goal. Mahomes moving to the left, looking to the right. There's going to be a flag on Kelsey, and he throws it incomplete. So the Chiefs are going to get it 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Kelsey got held. I saw that a mile away. He's definitely the best receiver this year. There's no doubt. Holding on Tre'Davious White on Travis Kelce. 3:34 left in the third. First and goal. Oh, yeah. Nicholas, I did do that. I'm going to do that again. That was fun. Underhanded throw, touchdown. Andy Reid special, Travis Kelce touchdown. 30-15 Kansas City, running them out the building here. Nah, Nicholas, I got to disagree with that, bro. I know Adams had better stats, but not a better player. 30-15, potentially 31 if they get the extra point here. I mean, talk about having an easy passing touchdown. If you're Patrick Mahomes, you got to love it. Get those stats up. Kelsey with the touchdown and the extra point coming. Could potentially be up 16 here. Ooh, that one didn't go. Oh, what? That went in? Are you serious? Wow. 31-15. I didn't think that went in. I love those little plays by that Andy Reid does. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it's still a 2-score game. It's not over, but Bills defense has shown no resistance. So they're the worst unit in this game right now. And the Chiefs offense is the best unit. So I think we're at the end of the third quarter here, a couple minutes left. Andy Reid closing in on second all-time coach. He's certainly top 10. I don't think he's in the top 5 yet, but he's probably in the top 10. If he gets another Super Bowl this year, we could contemplate top 5, I think. Considering what he did over the rest of his career with multiple teams, multiple organizations, modern NFL, somewhere. Randomness says, I don't want the Bucs versus the Chiefs. We already got that game in the regular season. I usually don't like having the same matchups in the regular season and in the Super Bowl. Bucs versus Chiefs would be epic. Brady versus Mahomes? Are you kidding me? Matasuki, is that how you pronounce it? Says, I mean, they really haven't learned how to defend the shuffle pass. It's so predictable. It is very predictable, but it works. 31-15. Allen throws to TJ Yeldon, completes it for a 8-yard gain. Bills are going to have to score, and they're probably going to have to score 8 here. Those field goals are killing them, man. Killing them. Adam Schefter tweeted after the Tyreek Hill play. He said, and that guy thinks he can take me in a race. Good tweet. Good tweet. Second and 2, Allen with time going down the field. It's nearly intercepted by Thornhill. Allen was looking for Diggs. Good coverage on the play. 3rd and 2 coming up. There is a guy shaking up for the Chiefs. He's shaking his head. I'm not sure if he's shaking his head in disgust or if he's shaking his head because it hurts. Thornhill nearly reached up to grab that one. I know, right? That's like The Rock versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 17, bro. Or Rock versus Hogan. Or Stone Cold versus Hogan. That's what this is. I think the best matchup for NFL is Chiefs-Bucks. But I would like to see the Bills. Yeah. So, yeah, the guy is down. He's coming off. Yeah, it would be Rock and Stone Cold, bro. WrestleMania 17. Ladarius Sneed is hurt. Yep, that's a big loss if he is hurt. 3rd and 2. Just like how Whitehead got hurt and Winfield was out for Tampa, those are the type of injuries that wear on a defense and could allow the other team to come back. So pay attention to that. 3rd and 2. 2:40 left in the third. We're still in the third quarter here, guys. Bills down by 16. Allen throws, complete. That is Stephon Diggs for the first down at the 39-yard line. Do I have TikTok? I do, but we don't really use it. I probably in the summer we're going to get it going, maybe more, maybe next year, but we haven't really been using it a lot. I like TikTok, but I just don't make videos on it very often. 1st and 10. Look out, though. 2021 NFL season, there's probably going to be some TikToks up. 1st and 10. Josh Allen, play action, throw over the middle, complete. Stephon Diggs. Diggs gets the first down at the 50-yard line. Michael says, I wish we could have got a Saints-Chiefs Super Bowl, but it won't happen. Matasuki said, now Diggs can get open. 1:30 left in the third. Allen in the shotgun. Throw is up, it's tipped, and Beasley comes down with it for a 5-yard gain. 31-15. Damn, I forgot to move the football again. My bad. Opium's not reminding me. Yeah, I know, Thomas. I know. Maybe. Who knows? Conspiracies, right? 2nd and 4. Clark sacks Josh Allen. For the first time in a long time, it feels, Frank Clark got a sack, forcing a 3rd and long. Allen's just got to get rid of the ball, man. Drew will be in the Hall of Fame. Sports Today says measly Beasley. Harrison says, what's your gut instinct on Deshaun Watson? Where do you think he'll be playing next year? I don't know. That Jets buzz seems really interesting to me. I don't really feel like he should go there, but 3rd and 14. We'll talk about it in the offseason. Allen throws. It's complete for 13 yards to Cole Beasley, but that's going to make it 4th and 1. So they're going to have to go for the 4th down when we come back in the first play of the 4th quarter. Can Buffalo make this interesting? Yeah, Joshua. The offensive line of Buffalo has been letting their quarterback and their team down right now. Rich says, which Super Bowl matchup do you wish happened in the history of any year? God, that is a crazy question. Well, that would be probably pretty recent because I'm a recent NFL fan of at least 2003. So, let me think. You know what? This is going to be my answer. Patriots versus Panthers, Super Bowl 50. Reason is because my best friend is a Panthers fan. So that would have been pretty cool. One doesn't really stick out to me, but that would be pretty cool. That would have been pretty cool. Nicholas says, will you be making a top 100 players based on the 2020 season after the season? Yeah. I don't know if it will be based on the 2020 season, but it will certainly be a top 100 players. It will be partly based on 2020 and probably partly usually the way I do my list, Nicholas, is like not a projection, but it's like if I was the GM right now going into next year, who would I pick? That's kind of how I do it. So it's based on recent performance as well as entering the season. That's usually how I do my lists. Michael says, so far I have only one loss on my AFC picks. Nice. Evan says, who do you think Spencer Rattler will get drafted to? I don't know. I don't know the draft answers yet. Michael says, so far I have only one loss. Or I already answered that. Said that. Seahawks and Lions fan says, Mahomes versus Breeze 2018. Sports Today is Seahawks Lions fan is a big Breeze fan. Sports Today says Brady versus Breeze 2018. That would have been pretty cool. Opium says greatest show on turf, Kurt versus the best defense of all time. Okay. Toke says how many fingers of scotch? do you think Rodgers has had tonight? At least 6. I don't know. 4th and 1, but he's definitely drunk right now. Hand off to Isaiah McKenzie. Nice little tricky run there. That's the thing with both of these teams. Neither can really run it well, so they got to find creative ways to run it. Singh says Brady versus Favre 2007. That would have been pretty special too. And I'm almost certain the Patriots would have won that game. I almost feel like that's for selfish reasons for Singh, because I feel like the Patriots would have wiped the floor with the Packers. But and that ultimately didn't happen. They weren't able to complete the perfect season, but that would have been pretty cool. As well as Manning Favre would have been pretty cool too. 1st and 10. Allen goes down the field to Diggs and a little off. 2nd and 10. Sports Today says Brady versus Rodgers 2014. That would be a good one. I would have liked to have seen Patriots Cowboys in 2007 or 2014. Those two stand out to me too. 2007 was probably more likely. It would have been T.O. versus Moss, Romo. The Cowboys were the best NFC team that whole year. They lost to the Giants on the last play of the game, and the Giants ultimately won the Super Bowl. 2nd and 10. Allen under pressure. Allen scrambling. Allen's going to get the first down here to the 25, launching himself to the 20. He was down and fumbled again, but he was down. Don't say that. I don't want to read that out loud, bro. Okay, the dog's fine. All right, we're good. We're good. The dog's fine. All good. Good thing the dog's fine. 1st and 10. 13:40 left in the 4th quarter. Josh Allen. Allen's got time. Nearly completed, but incomplete to Knox. Is there a flag on the play? Nope. 2nd and 10. Not a lot of Gabriel Davis thus far. Haven't seen much of him. Really good coverage by the Chiefs, man. Really good coverage all day. Coverage's been phenomenal. How many Patriot games have I gone to? Every game that I've been to has been a Patriot game. Probably 5. All besides 1, but most of them. Intercepted! Is that Breeland? The ball was tipped. And great, man, the Chiefs secondary has been unbelievable in this game. Off the hands of John Brown. A lot of physicality on that route from the Chiefs, but man, that was just the Chiefs has just been better, man. I can't really say much. They've just been better. The defense has been awesome. The coverage has been awesome. The coordinating, the blitzes, the offense, obviously, but I don't think the Chiefs defense gets enough credit. They've been so good. They deserve that interception. I would have liked to see the Bills score there, but Chiefs have just been the better team. Not really Allen's fault. Tight throw. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, but you're pressing. You're down 16. It's the 4th quarter of the AFC Championship. You're trying to make a play. The guy, it went off his hands. I mean, that's just kind of unlucky. Randomness says in the NFC Championship, there were so many holding calls that the refs didn't call. I don't know, man. I like to see the refs kind of put their flags in the pocket there. I don't really recall any that were obvious. Like, a couple people are saying that. I don't really recall any of them being obvious. So maybe I watched a different game, but I actually have appreciated today that the refs have not made it all about themselves. Trent says the Chiefs defense is so underrated. Harrison says he's ready to shut Brady down, just like in 2007. We'll see. Antonio Brown should be back for the Super Bowl, so that'll definitely be a boost for this receiving core. Sports Today says, is Romo a top 30 quarterback of all time? Is he better than Stafford, Ryan, Rivers? Ooh, he's more accomplished than Stafford. Talent's pretty similar. He's about the same as Matt Ryan, I would say. I think he was better, but he had he didn't have the MVP that Matt Ryan had. He didn't have the Super Bowl appearance, but I think Romo was the better quarterback, so they were pretty similar in terms of accolades. Rivers' accolades are probably slightly better. Stats are certainly better. That's a tough one. He's definitely top 50. At top 30, though, that's like you're talking about, he's probably top 40, I would say. I don't know about top 30. If he would have won a Super Bowl or even got to a Super Bowl, maybe. But he just didn't quite have that team success. But that's a good conversation. He's around those kind of guys like Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers. Definitely. That is Josh Allen's first interception of his postseason career. So Chiefs got the ball now. 1st and 10, 13-11 left. Handoff up the gut. That goes for 2. So now the Bills defense needs to show up. Who wins Offensive Rookie of the Year? I think it will be Justin Herbert. Yeah, probably -4 for Kansas City. -4.5 maybe. 3.5 maybe. Somewhere around there. Looks like the GOAT goes to battle the only man in history that has a chance to catch him, King of the Hill Bowl. 43-year-old Brady versus young in his prime Mahomes. Gotta love it. Sports Today says if Stafford wins the Super Bowl and MVP, can he be a Hall of Famer? Yeah. That's tough to do, though. First down, Travis Kelce. If he goes to San Francisco, he's got a chance. 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Looks like Tre'Davious White has been on Kelce a lot in this second half, but still not enough. Tampa says blueprint to beat the Chiefs. We need to watch the tape from the Raiders and the Chargers and the Patriots when they played them. Michael says either Herbert or Jeff. This is the thing. The Bills and the Bucs are like as opposite of teams as you could possibly get. So Chiefs, assuming they hold on here, will have a totally different challenge ahead of them. They both played this year. They played each other this year. So, Seahawks and Lions fan says Brady is playing like he's in his prime. Rich says Chase Young, no debate for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe Chase Young. I don't really know who else. Antoine Winfield, maybe. Jazari says, how many times have humans bet against Tom Brady? Too many. Nicholas says Chiefs Bucks going to be great. Should be exciting, Nick. I'm looking forward to it. Why don't teams just copy Bill Belichick's scheme versus Mahomes? Because they don't have the corners. You need athletic, good corners in man-to-man coverage to copy that. Not that many teams have that. Jonathan says Mahomes probably wanted to play against Rodgers. Why is that? Sports Today says I already answered that. I want to get to 100 likes by the end of the broadcast, guys. Let's go. Gronk, spike that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for more NFL live streams, live reactions, NFL analysis all year long. Well, the Super Bowl isn't next week, so he's not going to lose next week. (31-15) Kansas City, 12 minutes, 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is Rivers a Hall of Famer? I really don't know. It's close. It's debatable, for sure. 1st and 10. Kansas City at Buffalo's 43. Handoff to, never mind. Read option to Mahomes. Mahomes runs it and stays inbounds gets the first down. Or no, doesn't get the first down. 1 yard short. He doesn't look quite as fast as usual, but still looks good enough to run it. I don't think any team with Tom Brady is just happy to be there. That's not the way it goes. Tampa, you might see that. I think a big reason Tyreek went off is because they didn't have Dean. That's the only guy that has the speed to match him or at least keep up with him. 3rd and 1, handoff to Williams. And he doesn't get, or 2nd and 1, sorry. He doesn't get it. So it'll be 3rd and short. Yeah, AB should be back for the Super Bowl as well as Winfield. 3rd and 1. And it's conversion for Darrell Williams, who's been a very strong runner. Got to give him credit. He's played well for Kansas City these last couple of weeks when they've needed him. Definitely better than Le'Veon Bell. That's all I'll say. First and 10. Mahomes throws to the flat. And incomplete to Hardman. Checking my daily fantasy right now, guys. Let's see how it goes. Coach says AB Super Bowl MVP. Epinesa, the rookie, tipped it. Poyer couldn't quite play the ball there. Second and 10, 9:48 left in the game. Chiefs with the football at the Bills 30. Someone jump. Mahomes throws outside, complete to Tyreek Hill. And that's a first down. 9:42 left in the game. I was checking my daily fantasy. Opium. Tampa says, out of all the teams, why were the Raiders causing the Chiefs the most problems? Because their offense can play ball possession and they can control the clock. They can run it. They can throw it. They're a short passing game. They're a division opponent. Their defense in the first game had a really good game plan, even though they lost the second game, but it was really close. Darrell Williams, first down, run on first down. This is just domination. I don't know what to say. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Bills defense, Sean McDermott, these boys have had no answer for the Chiefs offense. Running, throwing, or whatever. Like, no answer. Yeah, that would be my answer. I think most of it for the Raiders had to do with ball possession and their offense, not necessarily their defense. But you got to score when you play the Chiefs. You can't score 15 points. First and goal, Travis Kelce motions from right to left. Williams, handoff for 2 yards. Arians, I thought, coached well today. 8 minutes left in the fourth. Second and goal. Bills will get their revenge next year, says Seahawks and Lions fan. What colored jerseys are we wearing for the Super Bowl? Probably their same jerseys that they wore today. Mahomes scrambles, throws to the end zone, incomplete for Hills. Third and goal now. 7:41 left in the game. Regardless of the number of points the Chiefs get here, it's probably over. Like, any number of points here basically puts the game away. Arians has had a good record even after before this year. I'm not saying he's great or anything. Travis Kelce, touchdown. Wide the F open. 37-15, guys. And the Chiefs are going to go back to the Super Bowl. It's as simple as that. Sorry I'm not that excited. It's just not that exciting. McDermott's not liking what he's seeing. This has been a great performance by the Chiefs, man. Jeez, how do you leave Travis? I mean, he only has, 42 catches in this game? How do you leave him wide open? If I was a Bills fan, I'd be pissed. 38-15 Kansas City, man. Great job. Execution. Eric Bieniemy, good work. Andy Reid, good work. I mean, Mahomes has probably great stats. Mahomes hasn't even been that good in this game. I know that's kind of weird to say, but this is not even a top 10 Mahomes game. They're winning 38-15. This has been a complete team win by the Chiefs. Running the ball, passing the ball, receivers getting wide open. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, great scheme on offense. Offensive line protecting Mahomes. The defense, coverage, unreal. Pressure when they need it. Congrats, Mr. Singh. Possibly Seahawks and Lions fan. I'm not sure how that works. I think in the Super Bowl, the team that is the favorite, or not the team that's the favorite, but the team with the better record in the regular season gets to pick the jerseys. I think. Tony called it. Tony Romo called it. 38-15 Kansas City. Buffalo's going to need a prayer. And it's about dinner time for me, guys. So I might take off if this doesn't do anything here. 7:30 left in the fourth quarter. 38-15. I'll have a lot to talk about on the bottom line about these games, and then a look ahead at the Super Bowl. Look at some of the top performances from this week. Josh Allen escapes pressure. Josh Allen moves up in the pocket. Josh Allen looking. Josh Allen running. Josh Allen sliding for 9 yards. Yeah, this game's over. I don't want to leave that early, you know. What's up, Joel? Tampa is at home, but I don't know if they're at home in the Super Bowl. I think there's a difference. What's up, Troy Aikman? Yeah, I expected a little bit more from the Bills defense, but truthfully, I expected more from the Bills offense too. Yeah, Durkant's going to get clowned, unfortunately. 3rd and 2. Run for Josh Allen to the 40 to the 45. I mean, I warned them about putting, even when I picked the Bills, I warned them about putting the Bills first over the Chiefs in the power rankings. And I mean, it's not good. Not good. They're definitely going to get an earful from the people in Discord, I'm sure. Tampa says, do you think our defense will cause turnovers in the Super Bowl? If they want to win, they got to force 1 or 2, I think. Both teams. That's for both teams. Bills get 9 yards there. Cole Beasley limping off the field, been playing hurt all playoffs long. Yeah, Bills didn't really show up for this game. Just from a defensive perspective, I don't know if they've made a stop all game. 2nd and 1. Allen hitting Knox at the 40. Knox gets tackled down at the 36. Oh, the 2013 Seahawks were much better than the 2013-2014. As a collective? Ooh, I'd probably go with the Seahawks, but it's close. 1st and 10. Throw to the flat. Singletary gains about 6 or 7 yards. Joe says, I give you a like for doing all this work. Go Bucks. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. If you haven't already, Gronk spiked that like button. Looking to get to 100 likes. We have 116 people in here, so we should get to 100 likes. Gronk spiked that like button. Thanks, guys, for being here live for the AFC and NFC championship game. NFC championship game was nearly epic. And the AFC championship game has been a little bit of a letdown, but hey. Josh Allen looking, running around, and throws it up. Incomplete. 3rd and 3 now. How do you get to 10 Super Bowls? Like, bruh. One guy getting to 10 Super Bowls. Like, how? Do I like the Bucks' chances against the Chiefs? I really hope the Bucks can win the... Damn it. Brady can win. I'm getting fatigued here. Brady can win his 7th ring. I think the game will be close. That's all I'll say for now. I don't know if they'll win or if they'll lose, but I think the game will be much closer than 38-15. I think the Chiefs have evolved since the last game. The Bucks more so than the Chiefs have evolved since their last meeting, but we know that the Chiefs are a different animal in the playoffs. They're going for that back-to-back. 3rd and 13. Josh Allen steps up. Josh Allen escapes. Josh Allen looking. 3rd and 13, trying to keep something alive. Throws it across the field. It is complete. Stephon Diggs. What a ridiculous play by Josh Allen. He's not giving up hope. Flag on the play for the Bills. We'll see what this penalty is. Yeah, the Browns played better defense. That's true. Monty, aren't you already in the Discord? Unless you were blocked. Maybe somebody blocked you. Bruno says, just wanted to holla at your Bills pick. Wake up. Hey, can't be right all the time. To be fair, I said I didn't know who was going to win the game. Got the Bucks right, though. I'll be honest. I should have picked the Chiefs. I was thinking about picking the Chiefs early in the week, and for whatever reason, I didn't. Dawson Knox get 6 yards. Make it 2nd and 4. Randomness says if Watson goes to the Browns, they will be unstoppable. Won't happen. Fisher out with an Achilles. That is severe. That if they lose him for the Super Bowl, bro, no Fisher, no Schwartz. Are you kidding me? Versus Shaq Barrett and JPP, that is dangerous. 2nd and 4. Josh Allen throws, and it's a touchdown to Isaiah McKenzie. Yeah, that's not good for Eric Fisher. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery, man. That sucks to get hurt right before the playoffs, or right before the Super Bowl, I should say. That's terrible. How long have I been a Bucs fan? Since Tom Brady signed. But I did cheer on the Bucs last year. To be fair, I wasn't a Bucs fan, but I cheered on the Bucs last year. Tampa says there's a pattern. Every team that beat Aaron Rodgers, Packers in the NFC Championship lost in the Super Bowl. That really scares me. But who did they lose to? One of them lost to Mahomes. 2 of them lost to Brady, right? So, just saying. Am I going to stream the Super Bowl? Maybe, possibly. It kind of depends. Probably. I'll say probably. There's like an 80% chance. Throw up in the end zone for the 2-point, and it is intercepted. And Breeland is tackled with 4 minutes remaining in the game. Down by 17 is Buffalo now. They need to probably go for an onside kick here. Mitchell Schwartz has been out for a while. Mike Ramers is their right tackle. And I'm not sure who their left tackle would be. Steven Wisniewski. Tampa wins the game in the Super Bowl. You look back to this injury. Could be a huge factor. Like, this is what I'm saying. Tyreek Hill has 9 catches for 172 yards, and Travis Kelce has 13 catches for 118, I think. Like, how do you beat the Chiefs allowing those 2 guys to absolutely go off? Oh, the Bills get the onside kick! 38-21, down 17. They still got a chance here. They got the onside kick. That's huge. They need to score a touchdown right away, though. They probably need another onside kick, to be honest with you. Yeah. If you just go for one, you are really in this game. But, I mean, I get it. You do need 2-2-2s at any point, I think, in the game, regardless. So, I get why they went for 2. Remember when the Bills were up 9-0? Yeah, I do. Update the score? Okay, yes, sir. $38-21. Is there another injury? First successful onside kick since the Seahawks, 2014. Durcan, I think they lost because they're just a worse team. But I think part of it is that they have the worst coach too, yeah. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hey, if they do lose, they just got the ball on an onside kick. I mean, Who knows? Weirder things have happened. 4 minutes remaining in the game. 3 timeouts still. You need a field goal, 2 touchdowns. First and 10. 4:06 left in the fourth. Allen steps up, goes deep. Wow! What a grab by Stephon Diggs at the 15-yard line. Could this get interesting here? What a grab. Wow. 3:40 left in the game. They need to score right here. Josh Allen, under duress, throws to the end zone, and it's nearly intercepted. Looking for Gabriel Davis versus Bashad Breeland. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I know he did. He didn't. I mean, but when you look at the personnel, I mean, I should have known better when you look at it. But I thought Buffalo would be able to score more. That's part of the reason I took them. But can't. Buffalo simply doesn't have the defensive personnel. Second and 10. 3:37. Blitz. Allen going to the end zone. Incomplete. Spagnuolo sending the hounds, bro. Spagnuolo sending the hounds. Durcan, you never know if they get that. If they don't get that interception on the John Brown play, they might have had a chance. Third and 10. 3:32 left in the fourth quarter. It's a big play. Allen under pressure again. Allen trying to throw the ball away. Allen is going to be taken down. He's got to throw the ball away, man. There's a couple flags. Some fighting going on here. Roughing. There's a brawl going on in Kansas City. Oh, Buffalo's offensive line has been an absolute disaster today. Horrendous. They have not picked up a single stunt. I'm almost glad that Buffalo didn't make the Super Bowl because I think the Bucs might have beat them by 24 points. Like, if Todd Bowles just sent blitz after blitz versus Josh Allen, it might have been not pretty. But credit the Ravens. Credit the Ravens for just giving that game plan to Kansas City because I think that's part of it. Baltimore certainly showed some things that Buffalo they couldn't pick up their blitzes. There are 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Noob says, I've noticed that the AFC always has the same powerhouse teams who make the Super Bowl, while the NFC really anybody's to take. I think that's because the AFC is just better. I mean, when you have these dominant teams like Kansas City right now and the New England Patriots of the past, even Peyton Manning to a certain degree. Yeah, I agree. You have to throw that, Daniel. John says, who actually thought the Bills would win? This is the biggest L ever. You got the whole Discord and you said so much about the Bills. Kent says you always make alts because your parents don't give you attention. What are you talking? I don't know what that means. Flag. Talking shit to Monty. Flag. Josh Allen was pretty bad today, too. I will say that. Love Josh Allen, but hasn't played his best game today. Durcan says, your highlight of your life was roasting Busboy. Wow. 25-yard sack is just, you just can't take it. Rich says, to be fair, the Bills were one game away from the Super Bowl. They had a great season. Congratulations, Bills fans. I mean, you guys had the best season you've had since the 90s. That's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal, man. The Chiefs are just more refined. They've been here. They've done that. They've been through these situations. Quarterback's more polished. Offense is better. They got Tyreek freaking Hill. They got Travis Kelce, man. And Kansas City has more playmakers on D. They've shown that tonight. Hey, man, I agree with Feliciano. The guy was in his face of his quarterback. You're down 17. I understand it's not a great penalty to take, but you can't let guys just kick Allen. Allen under pressure all game. I will say this, the Bucs. I'm going to ask you a question, Coach. Can the Chiefs protect Mahomes? Without Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz, that's going to be interesting. But the Bucs offensive line is a lot better than the Bills. I'm a little surprised with how much pressure they've gotten. Could come down to which receivers get open in that game in the Super Bowl. Don't be jealous. Your Pats won't see this another 50 years, you loser. Durcant's all over Monty. Damn. This is the most depressing, I don't even know what that word is, I've seen in the postseason apart from Bree's possible final game. Allen's been great all year. He hasn't had his best game today, but a lot of that has also been on the protection. The protection has been bad. Yeah, I agree, Joshua. I would have done the same thing, bro. So this field goal, if he makes it, there's an outside chance. If he doesn't make it, game's over. Kick is good. So they're down 14. 3:14 left. They got 3 timeouts. They probably got to kick another onside kick, to be honest with you. Damn, Durcan, I should have picked the Chiefs before the year instead of the Bills. I knew I shouldn't have second-guessed it. What's the big difference in the games today? Onside kick again. Ooh, that was a tricky one. But Kansas City got it. That was a weird one. Matasuki says Bills should have won, kicking 6 field goals, allowing Kelce to go off. Kelce and Hill, not just one of them, both of them. Like, wow. How do you allow, in an AFC championship game, how do you allow both of the best players on the field to go off for over 100 yards? How do you allow Tyreek Hill to go off for 170 yards in the AFC championship and Travis Kelce to eat you for 120 yards. Like, what? 1st and 10, Chiefs handoff, and they get a yard or two here. The Bills need to consider starting to call their timeouts. Rob nailed the Super Bowl picks. Congratulations, Rob. Durkant says maybe them going on a damn near 10-game winning streak. It's why. Why are you guys arguing? Like, go to Discord or something. I don't want to hear it in this chat. Sports Today says Brady is 8-1 in the playoffs versus MVPs. Could this be his hardest Super Bowl run? It probably is, bro. Because this is the only time he's been a road wild card in his career. Of course, this is the first season with the team. He had to go on the road in all games. He had to go and beat Aaron Rodgers, the MVP of the league. And now he has to play Mahomes in the Super Bowl. If they win the Super Bowl, that's probably the greatest achievement of Tom Brady's career. At 43 years old, that's insane. 2nd and 8, handoff to Darrell Williams. He gets 3 or 4 or 5 yards. So I like Darrell Williams. He's solid, man. Another fight is ensuing. Flags on the play. Could be on Buffalo. If it is, that's an automatic first down and basically cost the Bills the game. Yep. Ultra, you're right, man. Troy Aikman, I agree. Automatic first down. I think that's where I'm going to end it, guys. 3 minutes remaining. They're up 14. Bills just taking stupid penalties now, so I think that's how I'm going to end it. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you did, Gronk spiked the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more NFL. It's Mitch of TheBottomLineView. Super Bowl 55 will feature Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, the Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Couldn't ask for a better freaking Super Bowl, man. I'm excited. Let's go. Chiefs, Bills. I mean, thanks, guys, for joining today. I hope you enjoyed the NFC Championship, the AFC Championship. Both games between the 4 best teams, in my opinion, this year. I'll see you soon. Make sure you tune into The Bottom Line, the weekly review, for all my thoughts on these 2 games and my reaction to the Championship Sunday. Peace.